Okay, so I have a question in terms of being a new African. What solutions or suggestions could you provide for our people? I mean, should we stay in the communities that we're in and try to buy the block back? Should we try to fight gentrification and rebuild the areas that we're in, or should we completely separate? Should we buy land and farm and do like the Amish do and grow our own things, or should we try to maneuver through the politics and vote? And what is your perspective on that?
Well, my perspective on this, it's a lot of those things we use as solutions, right? But by saying that, by believing, by standing on independent, that means that land-based independence. So one of the primary things is always needed is always purchase land because once you obtain land, you can do what you want to do in regards to you can build things on the land such as schools, hospitals. You can develop a military. You can train. You can have gardens. You can irrigate the water. So you can have solar panels, various things of that nature, right? So those are some of the things I profess in or have faith in. But also, if you're not able to do so at a particular time, it's best that you control everything around your particular environment. Like if you live in a house or apartment, whatever, and you can develop a garden, create a garden. You can do it. That's a solution in some of your food. Create a garden. Create a garden. Create a garden. Build a solar panel for solar energy. Learn about solar panel, solar energy. Learn self defense. Learn self defense for not only for yourself, your family, but engage had the children engage in all kind of aspects of self defense. It will be it martial arts, be it handgun training, you know what I'm saying, rifle training. You know, continue to organize with people locally in your area. You know, in regards to form some kind of cadre or collective to be better business. But you know what I'm saying, deal meet other people that are prepared economically to invest into a business or to invest into land. They do things that are beneficial to you in regards to your own self development, right? And if you are engaged into politics, uh, it's good that we promote somebody that look like us that share our own share our particular beliefs or independence, so they can utilize those particular beliefs in the political arena, the electoral process. They can make the conditions better for our people. If it be passing a bill to develop a education system that geared toward African education, geared toward Africana studies. If it be somebody who can use the politics to create a center where people can learn how to learn various trades such as auto repair, maintenance, learn how to learn how to aspects of learn to sell things like creating your own triad, you know what I'm saying, the community. So you can have your own medical aspiration in your community, so to speak. There are different things different things that particular about, man, that geared towards self determination, man. Period, man. We got to own, control, and operate every community we exist in. But those are some of the main priorities of ourselves. But you got to get our family in order first, which is basically yourself. Get yourself in order and know exactly what you want to do and why you want to do it. So those are like some of the solutions. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is that we got to destroy the criminal mentality so we can start the mass incarceration and stop feeding the system of mass incarceration through our own ignorance by wanting to be criminals and glorifying these people like Scarface and Frank Nitty and all these fake gangsters, you know what I'm saying, that don't have anything to do with our particular struggle in general. Quit normalizing stuff as being something that's acceptable. It's not acceptable saying that it's not acceptable to think that you got to be a man to go to prison or you got to be a man to join a gang or join a set or you know what I'm saying. Those things are not beneficial to you as a human being as a person. No, that doesn't make any sense logically, in regards to some of these things. And being a criminal, it being the same thing saying you're a nigga, which is somebody ignorant. And a criminal mentality, nigga mentality is all the same thing as a slave mentality. Because slave has a nigga mentality because he or she is dead mentally and doesn't understand him or herself. So they engage in the criminal activity because you don't have any intellect to think outside the box. So you're gonna engage in the criminal thing. You're gonna sell dope. You're gonna sell heroin to the community. We're gonna destroy the community. You're gonna rob the community where you live in. You're gonna rob the people that look just like you. But soon the police come, which the majority of the time the police being European people, you get afraid and run and duck and hide. But you just in a crip gang, a blood gang. You just killed 20 other brothers. So how did that actually look? It look like you're a coward now because you just killed 7, 8 brothers. But when the police come around, you run, you duck and hide, but you just killed 8 brothers though. And you can kill the police, do the same thing to the police if you so choose. So that's a psychological warfare that we engage into, man. The base of self-defeat is in our community and what is in our environment, what is people. So those are like some of the ideas I have in regard to solutionary aspect. And our solution is, when our solution that we believe in is building our own independent government. You know what I'm saying? Building our own independent government where we return New Africa in the 5 states of Georgia, South Carolina, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. That's one of our goals. That's one of our goals solution, build our own independent nation that are recognized internationally as our own nation, our own government, and our own state, so to speak. And we're going to do it within the 5 states of America, which a lot of our slave labor came from. A lot of people were brought through the Twin Cities, known as Charles, South Carolina, and Savannah, Georgia, which is known as Seaport, which is the Twin City, where a lot of slaves came from the West African era. You know, and we had, and also these places are rich in minerals and oils and produce and other things that come about survival. They also fertile land to grow things on. And they all connected to the water for trade and seafire, things of that nature.
Hmm.
So those are some of the things, that I'm dealing with, right? I don't want to just go long winded about different things. I know you got a time period, you got certain questions, so I'm just
No,
gonna
no,
leave it at
I
that.
mean, I appreciate you. You breaking it down. You going into detail, and I definitely appreciate that.